There is so much money to be saved in your grocery budget. 2022 was a crazy year for grocery shopping. Things were going crazy. So I really wanted to start off this year with doing a grocery shopping trip in 2023 and just to encourage you that there is still lots of ways to save money. If you are pinching pennies in the grocery area or you are wanting to save up for a dream vacation or whatever, there's a lot that you can be saving. And I don't have a lot of time to be running around from store to store, clipping coupons, whatever. So I've really tried to make it the most efficient way possible to save money. And we save actually, I would say we save a little over 50% what the average family spends on groceries. So I think it's really easy. I mean, it's been easy for us. So I'm excited to show you the whole process and what we got today for our groceries. And honestly, in this last year, with the savings that we had on groceries, we pretty much bought our car. You really have to think about your priority in terms of like, if groceries are a big deal to you, you love food and you want to spend the money on that, go for it. You know, that's what you love. If you want to cut back a little bit and, you know, buy a nicer car and go on a nicer holiday, or it's just really tight right now, then hopefully there's some tips in here that can help you reach those goals.
Hi, this is DC Express.
Yeah, I'm here to pick up an order for Dallas Lamaman.
Okay, awesome. What stall are you in?
Number 2.
Okay, perfect. We will bring it out.
Okay, thank you. Groceries. So far in our 2 weeks of grocery shopping, we have spent about $250. And that's for a family of 5, but our kids are all little, so you can do with that what you will. This week is going to be a little bit bigger. I think we're going to be getting close to 200 just on this shopping trip. So I'm thinking we're going to be ending about 450 by the time we're done here. Yeah, so see what we got for $200 in groceries. Okay, so let's look at the stuff. Okay, so first we have our fresh produce. I am excited because we got some grapes this week. Also got some lettuce, which I'm super excited about because lettuce has been ridiculously expensive. It's been like $5 for a head of iceberg lettuce here. So it's starting to come down a bit, and so we got some lettuce. I got a couple bananas. And I got this lettuce because this was still cheaper than an iceberg lettuce, and it's always a little bit hit and miss because you never know what size of head you're going to get. I've gotten some really big leaf lettuce, I've got some small ones, and I've gotten some really small iceberg and really large. So I was trying to decide because this was cheaper, but it was like, I don't know, I think 80 cents cheaper or something. So I was like, is it worth it or not? This lasts longer, which is kind of nice, and it's really great for sandwiches. So I got some grapefruit again this week. And I also got some lemons. So I'm really excited about that. Okay, next up, I was shopping a bit of points this week because there was a number of things that I needed that were on point. So one of those things was chicken. So I did get a bit of chicken this week to stock up a little bit more. We've got 2 packs of chicken thighs, which have, I think, around 9 each in them. And then I also got a couple whole chicken, so that was really good and I kind of like it. Sometimes you get like a good price on like a bag of 3 whole chickens, but if you can get them on sale like this, it's just nicer because you don't have to worry about having to freeze them individually. So we've got 2 whole chickens plus the chicken thighs. Okay, and then I was excited about this sale because this is our dishwasher detergent. So I was needing to get some of this. I've been watching for it to be on sale. I was waiting, and this week I was like, I just have to get some because we're going to be out of it. And it went on sale. So we've got some Cascade. And then also I was getting low on my hand soap. And so this one actually I ended up getting this week just at our local dollar store because it is a little bit cheaper. Now, I will not do this if I am just going for this, but I was going to our local dollar store for something else, and so I just went ahead and I got 3 of these in here just because they're a really good price. So if I'm going for something else, then sometimes I will throw stuff in. Most of the time, I'm at the grocery store once a week, that's it. But I was already going, so these were $4 each. And then this week, I did get 2 jugs of milk again. And then there were some good points for cheese as well this week. So I still have cheese in my fridge, but I went ahead and got these because they were on a really good sale and they last a long time. And then our last bucket again for today is, I got some frozen veggies. So we've got some mixed veggies, beans and carrots. I also got a few just green beans, 3 bags of green beans. And then I did go ahead and get a couple bags of frozen peas. So again, these always, I do these year round, but in the wintertime too, it's a really good way to add in some veggies if there's not a lot in season. And then I got a big thing of eggs as well. So a little bit more expensive with, like, we got our chicken and we got our cheese this time. So we spent $161.36 for all of this. Again, there's a good chunk that was chicken there. I had $10 in points I was able to apply this week, and so that brought the total down to $151.36. Plus then just my soap that I went to go pick up at our dollar store added onto that total is $12.60. So that brings us up to $163.96 for that. And then if you add our $27 for our beef into there, we should be at $190.96. Now, one of the things that I'm kind of excited about this week for groceries was that I did shop points a little bit more again. And so you'll be able to see that all next week. And this week, I should be able to apply at least $20 in points to my next grocery shopping trip. And by that point, it might even be close to $30 that I'll be able to take off the next one just from the points from this week. What I will say about points is some of my points were from these diapers over here. I did get diapers and I got some points off my diapers as well this week, but that's not reflected in my grocery budget, but it will be reflected in my points because I got like $10 that will be applied into my grocery next week. So all that being said, I saved over 10% on my groceries in points that will be reflected next week that you'll be able to see. So this week, again, this is our 3rd week. So we got bananas again. I got grapefruit this week. I got grapes this week. I got lemons this week. A lot of those other things are going to be more in the fall. Lettuce this week. Cheese this week. We got eggs again. Oh, and we got milk again, actually. Some chicken thighs, and we got some whole chicken. Got our beef in the freezer. We did get, this time we got peas, beans, mixed veggies. A lot of my baking and seasonings I don't necessarily need to get every time, but every month. We've got hand soap, and we've got dishwashing detergent. And I did get diapers this week, but again, I don't actually include that in my grocery budget. I just have it on there because I get it at the grocery store. Okay, so at this point, we're on our 3rd week of groceries, and we should be at about $450 in groceries. We have one more week that we are going to be doing, so we'll see you next week.
Hit the like button, subscribe below. Oh.